Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. This is Abdurrahman from FXAlTareeq.com. And on my chart is the Great Britain dollar. Now, yesterday I spoke about this particular kangaroo tail here. And this is just a follow-up on my analysis from a naked price action perspective. And I advise my clients and my subscribers to not get involved in this particular candle, this pseudo kangaroo tail. I'll put a link into the description so you guys can see the link for that particular video. And as you can see, within the next two candles, now we're on the 4-hour chart. On the next two candles, had you gotten into this trade, you would have gotten triggered here off of this candle, this bullish candle here, and at the same time you would have gotten stopped out. You can see, because the height on this particular candle is at 1.4450, and if you were to put a stop, several pips, whatever, 5 pips, the height on this candle is 1.4458. So using a 5 pip stop, you would have gotten stopped out. Trade would have been over. You would have been in a losing trade. Now here's the catch. Here's the catch on this particular trade. Now, when this candle printed here, it also printed a pogo trade. And I also advise in another video, and I'll put the link on that one as well, not to enter into this one from a pogo perspective. So you will see shortly as to why not to enter into either one of these trades. If you follow the analysis, if you follow my perspective on it, you've been saved on one for sure, because that trade is over. And then you can see it did move down and then push back. It's on its way pushing back up. And tomorrow with the NFP, you can expect some volatility with this particular pair, as it's heavily weighted with the US dollar, and there's going to be a lot of movement in both directions. So again, I anticipate having an entry point and a 80 pip stop loss. You would have been out on that trade as well. And let me move over to the US, to the Aussie dollar. And this is a pogo trade. Again, another trade in which I said don't enter into. And you can see the movement back up, coming close to the stop loss off of the particular pogo trade. You're about 30 pips away from that. So expect some volatility tomorrow, and expect some volatility today, and a potential losing trade as well. So follow my advice, follow my analysis on both of those trades, and then you would have saved yourself some money. But for sure, off of this particular kangaroo tail, you would have been into a losing trade. It didn't even trigger. Now that's a busted kangaroo for sure, more or less, but it did trigger, so it isn't a busted kangaroo. It is a losing trade. So with that said, you guys have a magnificent day on purpose. I'll keep you updated as to what's going on the Forex charts from a naked price action perspective.